Hey, oh, hey, it's Reese. Welcome back for a quick little video. First, let me say thank you to all of my old subscribers. Welcome to my new subscribers. New subscribers, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you will know what every single time I upload a new video. So with that being said, we are going to go ahead and jump right into this video. Now, I've had a couple people email me and ask me to speak on this situation. So today we are going to go ahead and we are going to do it. So the lady, I think she's on here. Well, I know that she's on here. She's a mommy blogger. Her name is Micah, and I think the last name is Stouffer, Staffer, something like that or another. She has 4 biological kids, and she had 1 adopted son. Okay. She also was a RN. She stopped being an RN because she was doing medication errors, and she assaulted either someone that worked there or a patient. Okay. So everyone is saying, that she's a narcissist, and you can clearly see that clearly. So in 2017, her and her husband decided to adopt a little boy from China. I think he was 2 years old when they decided to do that. So the thing, this whole story to me, this is like, I look at her as trash. I look at her as being like the worst mother ever. Now, she adopted this little boy, okay? And again, I think he was 2 years old when she decided to, they adopted her and her husband adopted him. They named the little boy Huxley. But prior to her adopting them, when you do like cross-country adoptions and stuff like that, it is a lot of things that, they put you through. One of the things that they did was they actually told Micah, which they told her that the little boy was autistic and that he had some brain trauma, as well as the little boy had attachment issues. So basically, this is how I look at it. What she did was she went head on and she adopted this little boy. So she was able to, put him up on, YouTube, on Instagram all the time, getting more followers and stuff like that. She actually had a partnership with Kate Hudson and with the Fabletics or whatever. So since this has happened, Kate Hudson has pulled her shit right from underneath of her. Okay? Kate Hudson was like, you know what? This bitch is fucking disgusting. And she is disgusting. So getting back to it, what she did was, she showed them on her YouTube. She showed them on her Instagram. It was just so many things that was like real crazy to me about this lady. Like, her kids suck their thumbs. You get what I'm saying? But they stopped doing it. They got over it. A lot of kids go through that. But I do have a grown cousin. Yeah, he's like 35, still sucking his thumb. But anyway, so when the adopted child, Huxley, the one that came from China, which I think is around 4 years old now at this point, they had him for about 2 years, he sucked his finger. So what I didn't get, and I think that this lady is just, she is just the nasty of them all. Like, all of the shit that Jazzy and them do, all of the shit that, Chrissy do, all of that don't amount to anything that this lady says or does. Okay? So what she did was to keep him from stop sucking his thumb, she put duct tape around his hand. Again, I want this to sink into you guys' brains. She put duct tape around his hands to stop him from doing that. For her to put duct tape on his hands, it makes me look at her. If you are putting duct tape around your son's hand to stop him from sucking his fingers, what else are you actually doing to him? Because to do that as a mom, that is torture. Complete torture. If you are not going to do that to your biological blood kids, why do that to your adopted son? Okay. She would also, videotape him having meltdowns and stuff, and, go ahead and put that up on, YouTube and Instagram. So basically she could get all of these sponsorships that have nouns pulled their shit from underneath of her. Okay. This lady, I cannot say how many times, is disgusting. Okay. The thing that really irritates me about this whole story is that you knew when you got him the medical problems that he had. Okay, you knew that. So now you bring him home. You say that you have him in all different types of therapy and, all things of that nature. But you and your husband, in so many ways, do not want him. That's really what it is. Y'all don't want him because y'all don't want to deal with, the autism. But the thing that gets me is that if this was one of your 4 biological kids that you have, you would not be putting them up for adoption. You would be keeping them. How could you, as a mother is supposed to be caring. A mother is supposed to be nurturing. A mother is supposed to be a protectant, among so many other things. But it was okay, as long as you kept him, to help him make you this money, to help him get you the cars and the houses that you have now, all of the materialistic things that you wear. He was okay then. Okay. But now you're coming to the forefront and you're saying that he has done things basically to your kids. And this is the thing that really, really, really gets me. This really gets me. You said that you have noticed when you would bring Huxley around to your friends and your family, he would adapt to them more than he would adapt to you and your husband and the rest of his brothers and sisters. Micah, girl, go drink bleach and die, because that is ridiculous. It is no way that a 4-year-old mute autistic child is able to tell you in mannerisms that he wants to go with a whole nother family. Micah, you would have to be a complete idiot. Not only you, but your husband as well. Okay? He already has attachment issues, and you have came now to the forefront to say you want to rehome this little boy to a family that can adjust to him. Now, you use the word rehome. Real weird to me. Rehome, you say that for like a pet, which I still wouldn't say that for my pet. But normally, that's what people say when it's a pet or an animal. We're going to rehome him. This is a full human being. And what you are saying is that you want to rehome a child that you went to China to adopt, who actually the doctors told you before you brought him back into the United States that he had brain trauma, that he was autistic, and that he had attachment problems. So you should know, because you are an RN. When you deal with a autistic child, okay, And especially they're at that young age of 4, you're more able to get them help, and it will manipulate them a little bit more than to wait years and years to do that. Their brains are very, very able to absorb more when they are at a younger age. When they start getting older and older, that is where it comes difficult at. Now, you are a nurse, so you already know what attachment issues mean. And attachment issues for an autism child is very, very hard. Autistic kids like structure. They like to have a plan, a schedule, and it normally has to be the same way each day, each hour, each month, each year. When you start to take them out of that, they start to have lash outs. They start to have meltdowns. They start all of these different behaviorals. You know what I mean? So why would you want to take him and, like you said, rehome him to another family when you are an RN and you are taught to deal with certain situations? You are taught that. Now, you may not be an autism nurse, but come on now. You can learn those. When you have him in his behavioral classes, they will show you how to deal with that. I could not get past this story once I started to research it and look into it. I'm like, you mean to tell me that you took him out of the family that he was in and put him with a whole nother family that you think is the best situation and place for him to be, which you do not know. People, when you are going through these certain type of adoptions, they act a certain type of way. You never ever know what monster is getting a child. In other words, just like he got you and your husband, you guys are total monsters. Totally. It's no other way. You're sick, you're disgusting, you're nasty. YouTube, what they should do is completely close both of your platforms. Your channel, and they should close your husband's channel immediately. See, when I went to look back, you already had erased all of his pictures off of your Instagram. You had already taken all of the videos down. You had basically made this child look like he was never ever there, like he was invisible. When you decided to go ahead and rehome this child, you know what I mean? Like, how did you and your husband come to that conclusion? Were y'all sitting there, smoking weed, you know what I mean? Or doing some type of mushrooms or something like that? Or, doing like the coke, like Jasmine and Chrissy and all them was doing? Was y'all doing a coke? I mean, what were y'all actually doing? Were y'all under the influence of something? I mean, this story is crazy to me that you would do that to a 4-year-old child. And I looked at someone in some comments when I watched someone else speak about it, and they said, well, my son is autistic, and if there is, a better place for them that they feel that he should go, they should send him. And I forgot where I seen that at, but that person who said that, you are a complete idiot, being as though you said that you have a autistic son. You are disgusting too. Okay? Very. And you should stop commenting on YouTube. That's what you should do. You should stay out the comments, because you have just showed me how smart, how intelligent in so many ways that you are. I feel sorry that your son actually has you as a mother as well because of what you said, and you have a son that's autistic. And what was real crazy is that what she did was nobody, you know, was seeing Huxley. So what basically she did, and they said they got lawyers involved and everything, basically no one was seeing Huxley. So literally people were worried about his well-being because they didn't see him on Instagram anymore, nothing on YouTube. All of his pictures were taken off as like he was an invisible person, okay? But what was crazy was before those pictures were taken off, she kept them on because she was getting monetized from those videos. So you mean to tell me you're going to keep getting yourself monetized from those videos, but you yourself, you, your husband, the two idiots of the year, the two worst parents that I could think of, left the videos up so you can get money from it? The only reason you took the videos down is because of what people were saying. So you took the videos, the pictures, and everything down. And that is what you should have been done. So because you wanted to get rid of that child. You did not want him anymore because to you, he was now a problem. You felt overwhelmed. And just the stuff that you showed us on videos, I would be surprised of all the other videotapes that you have of him. I would be surprised of all the other shit that you are doing to him. You ducked the child's damn hands together so he would not suck his thumb. So he would not suck his thumb. What Middle Eastern age type of shit is that? That's like back in the day where they used to say, well, you know, he sucked his thumb. All you got to do is put a little bit of hot sauce or pepper on it. Who the hell now is going to do that in this age? He is sucking his thumb, stupid. So the most common sense thing to do is you can get a spray from the doctor. You can also get fingernail polish to put on there to stop him from sucking the thumb. See, what you don't realize is that autism, that is a way of him making himself soothe, him sucking his hand. That is what you call a stimulant of what he's doing. Some autistic kids, you know, they play with their hands. That's what he's doing. So you mean to tell me that bothered you so much that you had to duct tape his hands? And for your husband, this fucking douche, because your husband is a douche, and so the fuck are you. You said that you did not like the child because when you would eat, he would look at you eat. What the fuck are you, a toddler? What are you, 2 years old, the same age as him? That is what little kids do. You can feed them all the food in the world, and a lot of times they will clearly look at you eat. But yet you didn't like it, and you couldn't deal with it. Oh, okay. But you could deal with all the money that he was bringing into your home for y'all putting him on full display at all times. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end this video because you already know I'm about to act a fool, but not in a good way. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video. But thank you to all of my old subscribers. Welcome to all of my new subscribers. New subscribers, don't forget to hit this notification bell so you will know every single time I come through with a new video. Until the next video, guys, see you later.